at a stage now where we can start to do our piece of writing on the life cycle of a butterfly. We've learnt lots of information over the last couple of weeks, all of which is going to help us do a really good piece of writing. We've done a text map and we've learnt some actions, so we should know the text really well, and that will help when it comes to writing it. We've also learnt some spellings, some of those tricky words that are in the text: egg, caterpillar, chrysalis, butterfly. So that should help us when we come to write. And we can use the things we already know about sentence writing to make sure that our sentences end up really well. We could use our tricky trial words to make sure that they're spelled correctly in there. And we could use our sentence checklist to ensure that we're checking that they're good sentences when we're finished. So I'm going to do my sentences. I'm going to talk you through how I'm doing them. And then when I've finished, I'd like you to have a go at writing your sentences. We're just going to write the first 2 sentences today. So the first sentence is: a butterfly starts its life as an egg. Now I know from my actions and my text map that I need to remember to do the number with this. So, number 1. A butterfly I know how to spell butterfly because I've learnt it already. Butterfly starts starts its life Now I know how to spell life, it's something I've learnt, but you might have a go at writing life how you would sound it. Life, you might use a different phonic spelling to the one I'm going to use. Oh, what's next? A butterfly starts its life as an egg. As an egg. Full stop. Now that's my first sentence, and I'm just going to check that I've got the 5 things that a sentence needs. I've got a capital letter. I've remembered to do my full stop because it was one of my actions, so it helped me remember to do my full stop. I've put my finger spaces in as I've gone, so I can see all my finger spaces. Just going to read it through to check that I've written it properly. A butterfly starts its life as an egg. Yes, and it makes sense, so it's a good sentence. So I'm going to go on to writing my second sentence. So my second sentence says, a caterpillar hatches from the egg and eats lots of leaves. That is a really long sentence, so I'm going to break it down because that's going to help me remember it. I'm going to do the first bit first. A caterpillar hatches from the egg. Now I need to remember to put my number 2 because that will help me remember that it's the second stage. Capital letter. Caterpillar is one of the words that we've learnt, so I should be able to spell that correctly. A caterpillar hatches. Hatch is. Hatches from, tricky troll word, I can remember that one. From another tricky troll word. Egg, one of the words we've learnt. And then the second half of the sentence, and eats lots of leaves. It's a long sentence. Tricky trial word. And eats. Eats. I know 2 sounds for E. Eat your peas. Eats lots of, another tricky trial word, leaves. All eaves. Leaves. Right, I'm going to read it through to check I've got everything just like my sentence checklist. So I've got a capital letter. Oh no, I've forgotten something at the end. I've forgotten my full stop. I should have remembered that because that was one of my actions as well. A capital letter, a full stop. I've got finger spaces. I'm just going to check I can read it. A caterpillar hatches from the egg and eats lots of leaves, and it makes sense. So I've written the first 2 stages of our life cycle of a butterfly, and I've done it and I've checked it and I'm happy with what I've written. If you're not happy with what you've written, if you've made some mistakes, mistakes are fine, we just need to cross out and do again. You might want to rewrite it if you're not quite sure what it